are back with another one. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, okay. So we're good now. So we're gonna go over a trade recap on how we actually traded today. We ended up starting the day off red and finishing the day off green because we traded two sessions today. We traded both London and New York because I was able to because I my time zone that I'm currently in allows for it. But maybe I don't trade London because it's just early waking up and I'm really not in the mood for that. But I'll go over exactly what I thought was going on and how we actually ended up securing our R's and making money today. So, first of all, coming into London session this time right here is where London opened, right? 3 a.m. So, EST. So, what I notice here is just okay, we just have hourly bullish, 4 hour bullish, daily bullish. So, let's just get straight down to lower time frames. But I felt like we were going to get a inducement move stack. We could actually like pretty much stop out everyone that has been longing throughout this way up off of this trend line, considering that throughout this we had a bunch of SMC traders that would hypothetically long inducement move, come back in, take that. So you'd have a long, you'd have you'd have a build up here, come in, take this, continue on higher, build up here, come in, take it again, keep on going higher. Now coming into session open, I was like, okay, you probably have bears that are gonna consider selling off of this zone. But the thing is, because I was gonna hop into the chart, I was like, okay, just whichever one breaks structure off of quick, I'll just go for. But that was a wrong thing to do from my side, which ended up causing me to make a bad execution here because I pretty much traded off the wrong zone. I'd marked this one out too, but I went for this one instead. When I saw this change of character right here and this retracement back into it, I decided to go short here and target pretty much all of these lows. What I should have done on the other hand was take it off of here. Anywhere here was fine and keep my stops within here and actually end up targeting all of this. This would have allowed for great risk to reward, and I would have done pretty well for the session. And then coming into New York, we actually took another trade. There's one more trade that we took during London, but I'll just go over that later. It was on GJ. So let's just quickly go over this, right? We know that the hourly is bullish here. We're retracing back into this swept area slash 15-minute order block, right? So we have this here that we come back into, and I like to call these fake breaks of structure that come up and look like this on the 30-minute. This is virtually one model that you could just use in a bullish market condition. You want to see 30-minute structure remain bullish, and then you want to see a 30-minute fake break of structure that at one point was a full candle here, and then actually closes above. You could virtually just literally go at 8:30 right now and just take it off the first order block that was made from a break of structure to the upside. So look at this, 8:30 here, boom, 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 break, come back right in, take it off this limit, and ride it all the way up. And yeah, that's in essence what we did. It's just the way I looked at it was a little bit more different. I saw this as a 15-minute break of structure here, right? I know that this is a inducement move back into this demand right here slash order block. And when I noticed that, I said, okay, in order for me to be able to take this, I already know that we've mitigated this order block, and the next order block actually appeared on the 1 minute. So I said, okay, I'd like to see this order block get invalidated and all of these PD rays get invalidated. So what did I wait for? We came into here, we came back right back down, we came to that 8:30 window, which I always like. And then what happened is we broke structure off of that, and I was like, let's go, I'm good to go here. And my entry was relatively solid. I sent this out to the Discord, and we banked a nice 4R, 4.5R technically, making us back all of our money and some more. The trade we took on, I also marked this trade out for GJ. It's virtually the same setup, actually. I just didn't take it because I had already took the one. But same thing here. We had a hourly break of structure here. Come back into the order block that made that move, right? Scale down to the 5 for more clarity. This was the area that caused the move, right? 5 minutes bearish, so 15 minutes already bullish here. So all we really need is a 1 minute break of structure to invalidate the 5 minute structure that's been built. So right now we get it right here. We get the fair value gap. We react off of it. You could have took it either here, or you could have took it here. Either ways, you would have been paid, and this is a trade that I did want. However, I'd already took the trade on GU and had made money off of it. So I was like, I'm not looking to get further risk on for the day, considering that I'm already break even and I've took already 3 trades. So even though it was 2 sessions, nevertheless, I was like, okay, finally, we had this trade on GU that pretty much appeared the exact same thing. as I said on this is on GJ, and it's pretty much the exact same thing that we saw on GU. We had, it just looks even a little bit cleaner. And you had this break of structure here, right? On the 15 minute, we also broke structure. We broke structure to the downside on the 15, right? So we want to wait for a 5 minute break of structure so we can invalidate that break of structure on the 15. So we broke structure into the order block that was made on the 5 minute that caused this 15 minute break of structure. We came back right into the inefficiency that was made, right? Off of the inefficiency, we broke structure. What does that mean? Let's send it higher. And this trade happened also after, which is why I didn't take it. But had I took it, I really probably would have made a whole week's worth of gains today. But we're good. I'm happy with how we performed. This is another loss that we took. So on the day we profited about 2.5/3R for me because I risked a little bit more on that GU setup. But so yeah, this was the trade that I took on GJ during London Open. I noticed that we're just going, inducing, going, and mitigating, going, and I saw this mitigation to this, and I saw the reaction off of this. I was like, okay, you probably have short sellers off of this. We're likely going to stop them out and continue on higher because structure on the higher time frame was bullish. Only what ended up happening was we actually retraced back on 50% of this move right here, right? This was the last extension before the rip. This is our last extension off of a retracement, right? 50% of it was taken, broke structure up to the upside, and then we just sent it higher. I missed that point. Had I known that, had I actually noticed that, I would have not taken this trade. But because I was in a more rushed scenario, because I was pretty much inside the shower and it's been a while since I've traded in London. And I was like, I don't want to miss the setup because I want to see the invalidation of this order block that was made right here, that we can take a long off of it. And I just thought that this would invalidate, and I just took this trade. That's a mistake from my part. And moving forward, I'll probably never be doing that again. But yeah, that's pretty much that for today. That was the performance. We took 2 losses during London, took 1 win during New York. We could have took 3, but that 1 win ended up making us 4.5R. So this is a pretty much a clear example of how risk to reward can change the game for you because you don't have to even win that much. I had a 33% win rate for the week so far, right? Yet I'm up. And I could virtually stop right now and still be good for the week. Listen, people lose money in this market. If you're losing more than you're winning and you still make money, do you know how much of a cheat code that is? Like you are going to be a printer. So yeah, like, follow, subscribe, and join the Discord, which is free because I'll literally go over all of this in more detail in there. And I also probably going to start doing live trades in the coming week, so you guys can even learn more. And we also did a call last week. We had like 4 participants, which is pretty solid when you think about it because I had none in the past. And yeah, I hope I can help most of you guys out, slash more of you guys out. And yeah, that's it for the day. And make sure to subscribe.